Invader Guy 78 Presents. The hardest video star go hard, not soft 78. 13.837.
Hello everyone, Impromptu Guy 78 here. Just messing around with the concept that I came up with last night in bed with the Ice Spiker. I was thinking that Black has a lot of skill damage in tree, so something with the Bounty Hunter and being able to make every enemy get the skill damage bonus off IPS, and just having some extra passives to help with, say, the Piss, and just having a lot of bonus elements on a rather typical build. I should be able to do something like Guardian Takedown rather comfortably, and I'd like to just record that and get some filler content in for the ad revenue that I don't even make because I don't monetize. So yeah, let's just see. Have a ton of splash radius and grenade radius for the Piss, so that I can just debuff everything, and let's see how this goes. Doing alright. It's mostly the racks doing a lot of damage. The Ice Spikers do Amara damage, I didn't mention that, but it's not really a big deal because I'm not Amara, so I'm not fucking late bear or anything. But I'm still able to shove in skill damage. And because I tested it, and they do get anyone's skill damage, just generic skill damage. Alongside being a solid element. Slams themselves are doing quite a bit of damage though. Just debuff that entire area and slam. So it's pretty much just Flak doing all that work. Not really much else to be said. I mean, it's Flak. Make a build on Amara, make a build on anyone, Flak does it better. So this is why you play on Main 10. Well, so it's became a rack build, raw racks, but hey, slams are good. I think I'll just also skip ahead to, after I finish this room, I'm just going to skip ahead to the room after crystals, because I don't feel like really showing that many gradients. Like, you already know how to deal with crystals, I'm sure. I just said I'm also going to show this area. I think this is a nice little area. That'd give us a lot of combat. Let's see how this goes. Yeah? Okay. Does it log? You see, pretty big ground breakers actually, probably because of the red explosion that you get and the skill damage that is building up a lot of ground breaker. I'm not seeing any phase trance damage though. That's there it is. Yeah, it's actually doing a lot of damage. So here's the Amara damage. And then the rack sign, if I press racks on it dies. Oh, it's down. So I was thinking about going Peregrine, I think I mentioned it. I'm not sure though, because I'm just recording this. I just decided one morning for this. So this build would be immediately better if I just use a Nova build, I can tell you that. This is suffering a little bit from mid-volt. But then it wouldn't be a slam build. Actually, I could go Messy Breakup. Okay, so I went ahead and changed my passives a little bit. Went for some cooldown instead. And also threw in a Messy Breakup. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's pretty fun. The damage is noticeable, in that well, the loss of damage from not using a revolter on the slimes is definitely very noticeable. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. However, the messy breakup is just a lot of fun. It does lead to some pretty good area coverage, actually. Although it is a very tiny shield compared to the revolter, which has turtle parts on the revolter, which is actually better overall for surviving. So this is a little sketchy. Now the racks don't really care about the change in damage. I can kind of just do this willy-nilly and it's going to kill everything. No lifesteal, also, you know. Unfortunately, Fl4 does not have any lifesteal, so survivability is just really hard to do. As you can see, I'm just dying left and right. Now, I guess we'll see how it does to against the Nathma. As soon as I can kill his last enemy. I love Sarah's. Alright, cool. I'll give it a corrosive one and see how it does against Anathema. Here we are at Anathema, and I put on a corrosive one, see how this does. Doing alright. Oh, my frames are dropping. It doesn't show up in the recording, but it does for me at least. Oh yeah, my frames. Uh-oh. I don't know why it does that. Why OBS is like that, but... So my pet's probably just gonna die. I don't even know where it is. Okay. Maybe if I don't look directly at the explosion, I won't have the frame drops. Groundbreaker? Yeah, okay. So Groundbreaker is just very strong. You should always be using it. Especially if you're not, you know, shooting the gun. Which, this is Borderlands 3, why would you shoot a gun in this game? There we go. This is doing pretty well. Considering I thought of this on the fly, but then again, this is Fl4, it's just going to do well no matter what you do, because Fl4 just does so much global damage. If you watch my videos, you would know that. For free. Damage for free. And this fight's gonna be in cut too. I'm not gonna bother editing this fight. I'm just gonna post the fight and call it a day. Call it a video. I make the best hits. And that was the red explosion from Anathema. That was not my damage, technically. You know the drill. Go over here. Get hit by the radiation from these enemies, because they do that. Alright, then swap to shock. Actually, if I do have a bounty hunter on, so that means the corrosive can be pretty good overall. And my pet, Hypergore. So we are losing a bit of elemental damage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Oh, didn't fuck. Thought that worked. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So this is a very scuffed fight because I messed up and accidentally kept the Anathema in the center of the ring. But it should start coming together. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. It's like a dark army. But like not. It's like a budget dark army. If you don't want to do a dark army build, just play Black. Guys, I'm using a dark army. Alright, cool. So Ice Spikers, pretty neat. Overall, the build turned into just messy breakup because I remembered it existed. And I don't think it would have gone much better with the Alter, considering URAD is already saturating my bonus elements. And also, it's just doing damage to more things. Yeah. Well, I guess thanks for watching. I can't believe you actually watched this video. You're stupid.